my script. I would like to invite our first honoree, Miss Dottie Reed, also known as Tortilla Reed. If she could please approach, come on up to the stage, or my lovely, two lovely sisters, please come on. Now with each quilt, each person gets what's called a presentation case. Now you may look at it and think you might recognize its shape. It looks really close to a pillowcase. These are meant to keep the quilts, whenever they're not in use, which pretty much never happens, to keep them nice and clean and tidy. Otherwise, they become a fabulous pillowcase. So, Miss Dorothea, I have a little bit I would like to say before. I'm sorry, the suspense is killing you. I'll give you what I know of this fabulous lady. She was in the Navy during the Cuban crisis. Dee was in the Navy from June 2nd, 1961 to March 27th, 1964. She was a secretary to the commanding officer at the Air Test Center in Patuxent River, Maryland. Patuxent? Patuxent. Patuxent. I'm getting English lessons with all these names of these bases. She was a yeoman, second class, and she was, I believe, nominated by Miss Virginia. So Miss Virginia, I'm going to have you say a few words about this fabulous lady who's so completely surprised, but typical Dee, thank you so very much. What most people don't realize is majority of the service is support. It's only a small percentage of active people on the front line, but it's everybody behind them. I think I was told by a gentleman that the one person has the support of 7 other layers behind him or her. So without that support staff, it'd never be a success. So, Miss Virginia?
I met Dee through what I call my Wednesday ladies or stitching bitch. We knit, crochet. We just have a good time and just laugh at each other. And now I know that Dee has a red, white, and blue room in her home. And it's been a delight knowing Dee, and I continue to know her. Oh, sorry about that. It's been a delight to know Dee, and she makes us laugh all the time. She's so much fun.
Miss Dee, just a few words about your experiences.
Proud to be an American. I went into the Navy when it was not really a popular thing for women to do. It was an experience of a lifetime. I wish everybody could have shared the experiences and the friends and the people that I met through serving in the armed forces. It was a delight, and I'm very, very patriotic. I just can't get it out of my blood. Thank you very much, and what an honor. Thank you.
Dee, on behalf of the Amador Valley Quilters, it is very much a pride and pleasure that we present to you your Quilt of Valor. But Miss Virginia created this quilt for her friend. Now these quilts aren't meant just to put up on a wall or on a stand. They're meant to be used. Gather the family, watch a movie, eat some popcorn. They're washable. And that's what they're meant to do. Thank you, Dee, very much for being here today. Thank you, ladies. And this is your presentation case. Yeah. You'll have to bear with me. I have 2 American-made knees now, so getting used to that. Our next recipient, he served in the Air Force from 1957 to 1962. He was the captain of the 2nd Bombardment Wing Pilot of Strategic Air Command. I'm talking about Mr. Carl Holder. Come on up, Carl.
Thank you. It's a little difficult for me to get up and wander around, so I'm just going to sit here. And if you want to talk about flying and all that kind of stuff afterwards, I'd be happy to do that. Anyway, I spent most of my career in Savannah, Georgia, 3.5 years, and we were loaded for war. These airplanes, some of them what we call COP. And they had the nuke weapons on board and the ammunition for the spring around cannons in the tail. And we were ready to go. And we had to be out of there in less than 15 minutes on our routes. So there was a lot of practice involved in being on alert. It's always been an honor for me to be part of the SAC and the Strategic Air Command. And the same thing today. I want to thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Does any of his family or friends would like to say something about this incredible gentleman? Come on now. These benches are low, yes. Here's the family fun area.
It was very, very good to be in the Air Force. We got married, and that's where we went. And I think that the thing was that he was always running in his airplane, loving every minute of it, and I was always chasing the little girls, which I loved too. So it all worked out well for us. We moved along, and each one of our girls are married in a different state. And the Air Force was good to us, and still now. He goes to the VA to get his hearing aids, and it never quits. We're pleased and proud of you.
Carl, on behalf of the Amador Valley Quilters, it is our pleasure to present to you this Quilt of Valor. And also made by Virginia. And you'll need to come up and look because it's not just the quilting, but there's also, it's a team effort to make these quilts because it's not only the choosing of the fabric and then cutting out, but also piecing it, sewing it together, then joining it with a back with a quilting design. So you need to look at all the little emblems. There's bells, eagles, everything on this particular quilt. Just to look at it and tells you how much time and effort. It's usually between, I would say, 60 to 160 hours per quilt that is put in effort to make these. And sometimes it's one person, sometimes it's 2, 3 people. So it's definitely a passion and straight from the heart and lots and lots of love. And a whole lot of fun because just to let you know, we do this every 3rd Sunday in Pleasanton from 12 to 5. Gentlemen, you can come so too. It's at the Pleasanton Masonic Center from 12 to 5. You all are invited. Refreshments will be provided. That's my job. So please, we teach people how to sew, and from young children to older people like me. So please come and join and have the fun, and also know we're always actively looking for more veterans to honor. So if you know a veteran, please come and see me. I have a form to give you for you to fill out and then return to us so that we can see about getting them their own quilt. You're very welcome. Well, again, thank you very much.